Do you mind if I elaborate on some things? I first got assigned Mr. Hayek with a theft. I showed up for court, right? They had just changed the I, right? So I knew I had FTE when they walked up on me until I ran, right? I did do that, right? But I did show up for court.
Let me ask you something. So why are you admitting to committing crimes? Because that's what you've just done.
Yes, ma'am, because I did evade arrest.
All right, so.
But Fair County's charged me anyways, and it pulled all my bonds. I paid $2,200 to get out. It pulled all my bonds. So I was going to see somehow, because I had Charles Bunk, and he went and got it thrown out before it was indicted or anything, right? Within a week after he seen me the first time. Charles Blunt. So something, because I was only out 3 days and I wasn't even supposed to get arrested for the arson, and I'm the one that got shot boom by a flare gun, and it caught my shirt on fire. I'm still in jail. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, if there's any way you could help get my bonds reinstated, I was through armed.
Well, all right. Thank you.
My language and interrupting your quick.
No, it's not.
Welcome back to Time Served, the channel that's against the docket so you don't have to. Last time we saw this animated ex-con, Mr. Armstrong, he was arguing with everyone in the 187 as Judge Boyd sent him downriver as he admitted to the arson. Fast forward to today, and he's been arguing and swearing up a storm with his attorney as a withdrawal seems on the horizon. Meese thinks he is far beyond this realm, and I have a feeling that there is nothing anyone can do for him at this point. I can't wait for part 3, but you can check out part 1 in its entirety right here, or the link will be in the description. Tell us what you think about our little fire starter by commenting down below. Like and subscribe, set your notifications to all. Let's roll, nerds.
Please.
It ought to be 2 pounds.
All right. Mr. Davis.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So here's the thing. Whatever agreement you all are able to come up with, that's whatever agreement you all are able to come up with. Now, I understand that sometimes people will look at cases differently, and when they look at them, they think it's the range of punishment is something else. But then when they discover that there are enhancements involved, then your range of punishment increases. So on each of these cases, they are proceeding on you as a habitual. So normally where your range of punishment may be at a state jail level, it is not when you're being habitualized.
Yes,
now, when it's a habitual in the count, for example, this unauthorized use of a vehicle, normally that's a state jail felony, 180 days, up to 2 years in the state jail facility, and up to a $10,000 fine. That's normally what the range of punishment is. But Texas has enacted through the legislature that if somebody has been to prison before or has previous felony convictions, their range of punishment can be enhanced. What does that mean? That means that even though technically and legally it's a state jail felony, you're not at state jail felony punishment. Do you understand?
I understand it totally, Your Honor.
So here's the thing. The state has made an offer. Do you know what the state's offer is? That's either yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state, your offer that you have made to Mr. Davis, is that your final offer?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so just 1 second. State, do you have any plans on changing whatever offer you made to him?
No, Judge.
All right, so they're saying that their offer won't be changed. So whatever offer they made you, that is the offer. Yes.
Okay. I'm just trying to get something straight because last time I got 2 6s concurrent. I signed 2 6s concurrent, but I picked up a case after the first one. I did 6 years, 10 and a half months flat.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So they're offering me a 4.
Right? No, I don't want to know what they're offering you.
Well, I got two charges. I just got this other charge. I've had the first charge since September, right?
So what are you saying? You don't think you're?
I got two. They won't give me my back time when I get to TDC.
Well, let me just tell you.
So I'll do 4 years,
Let me just tell you, they are not in charge of whether you get your back time or not. I'm in charge of that. And what I can tell you is put on your listening ears. Take a deep breath. All right, take another deep breath. This is what I want you to hear. If these cases were pending and you were not on bond for these cases, right? If they're pending and there's a warrant out for you on these cases and you didn't make bond on these cases and you're sitting in custody, you receive credit for that. That's the way credit goes. And legally, that's what you're entitled to. Now, somebody else will calculate your time. I'm not in charge of calculating your time. What ends up happening is I just will tell you, you get credit for any time served that you have been in custody on these cases. Then the clerks will calculate that time. If you believe that time is incorrect, there is a legal process where somebody else will look at it to see if it is correct. And if they say it's correct, then it's correct.
I understand everything you're saying. I mean, it's totally 100% correct. But when I get down there, they're going to start from my most recent one. So that's only 2 months back time. I got 8 months back time, 9 months back time on the other ones. I'm not going to see any of that. I'm going to end up doing 4 years.
Well, see, this is
4.5 months.
I don't think you're hearing me. So this is what I want you to understand.
They can't give me that back time.
I'm not in charge of that. The state is not in charge of giving you your time. They can't say, I'm giving you this time. I legally will pass a sentence on you're getting credit for time that you've been in custody. When you go back to prison, if that's what agreement you worked out with the state, then the prison authorities are going to give you whatever time they deem you're supposed to get. If you don't think it's correct, what you're going to end up doing, an attorney may do it or you may do it, you're going to file a motion saying, I'm not getting appropriate credit. Then what will end up happening, it'll come back to the powers that will be, which will be this court, and I will receive notice from admin saying, we've recalculated the time is correct, or either they're going to say, the time is incorrect and this is how much time you should have. And if they come back to me and say, this is the time that you should have, I will sign it and it will go to the prison authorities and they will give you that time. That's how that works.
I understand that. But I just got indicted yesterday on the most recent charge. I mean, I had time to even look at discovery, but I haven't been able to discuss discovery or any case of defense against any of my cases. And yesterday was the second time
You're here.
I was ever offered anything the second
Here's
time,
the thing.
Your Honor.
You're here. He's here. Look at the file.
I mean, I want to go to trial, but I can't. With him, I can't. He will not fight for me. I believe he's not going to fight for me. I need proper counsel, Your Honor. I asked yesterday. We've already. I'm trying to talk without cussing and getting.
No, you can go ahead.
Because this is my life, right? And if I take it to trial, I'm facing Cloud 99. I know that I've already had affidavits put in. He won't turn it in. Right.
All right. So let me explain to you something about affidavits and the filing of affidavits. If these are affidavits from laypersons, that's not how it works at trial. They have to come in and testify.
Yeah.
All right. So then what will end up happening? Here's the thing. If you want to go to trial, guess what? In this court, you will get your jury trial. If the jury find you not guilty, then they find you not guilty. If they find you guilty, you've already told me you're looking at 5 to 99 years or life in prison.
I'm not, but I don't have adequate counsel to go to trial.
All right. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to sit with your attorney and I want you all to go over the state's file. And this is what I'm going to tell both parties. Using profanity and anger is a sign of people not being intelligent.
Yes, ma'am.
So everyone should treat everyone with respect. I don't care who you are, what you do for a living. So You both are going to go over there, okay? And then if there's an issue, Mr. Hyde, do you still wish to represent him? That's either yes or no.
Yes.
All right, then have you been going over the documents with him?
I gave him the police report of the latest case yesterday. I was just wanting to check that that was enough that you said he's talking about.
All right, so this is what I want you all to do. Sit over there, talk to each other, and then you can come back and talk to me. And if you all cannot talk to each other civilly, then I'll go somewhere else. All right?
Okay.
So go over there, talk to each other civilly.